Good day, geniuses. Shall we look at this comment over here? How should we handle people we live with when they constantly criticize the work we do? Even when I try to motivate them with my perspectives, bad idea, they dismiss it. And they keep telling me not to live in a dreamland. See, when you tell people what to do, they start to tell you what to do. That's why I said bad idea. Sometimes their negativity brings my energy down. That's why I said bad idea. You know what happens? When we tell people something, we have this expectation of what is going to come back as a response to us. And we tend to, and if you get really good at this work, and you will, because you're not going to give up on me, that's the only way you pay me. Why am I doing this? I could be meditating right now. I could be in the clouds right now. I could be out there in the quantum right now, which is so much more fun. But instead, I'm doing this because I want you there with me. Gosh darn it. Okay, wait. Did I hit play? Did I hit record? I am recording, yes. So, why am I doing this? The only way you pay me is your commitment, your unwavering commitment that no matter what happens, you're not going to give up. You're going to knock on the door until that door opens. And it's going to open when you don't expect it. Like yesterday morning, what happened to me at 4:30 in the morning? I was getting out of the bed and it just hit me like a freight train, and it threw me back into the bed, and I let it happen. And then it just took me out of body, just went away somewhere, and it was so amazing. I can't stop thinking about it. And that's what happens whenever you have a mystical experience. You're like sort of out of it for a while, and you can't stop thinking about it, and it affects you for days and weeks sometimes. So once you get really good at this, once you start having these experiences, what happens is that when you talk to people, you'll be able to feel them. Just like some of you guys can feel me when you listen to me. You can feel the energy that you are feeling. The state that I'm in, you can feel it. I see that people's energies are rising. They keep telling me, I'm looking at the stories over and over again. Our mindset magic, that is the person who wrote that comment. If you have ever noticed, whenever we say something to somebody, let's say you like somebody a lot, and they like you a lot too. So it's like this cool little vibe going on, right? And if you say something very nice, and the response from the other side, they don't even mean it, let's say, is less than the same level of energy that you gave them, it sort of brings you down temporarily. And you're like, and then you start to convince yourself, it's okay, it's fine, we love each other and it's cool. But that is the easiest example. If you talk to your partner, if you talk to someone you love and actually you're in love, like I talk to you guys, because sometimes I'm talking to you guys and you're going through these problems, and you have this lack mentality, and you have a theoretical knowledge of what I'm talking about, but you're like, yes, but, and then yes, but, and then whatever you tell me, sometimes it brings my energy down, because nothing I say I'm pulling out of my butt, okay? Everything I say comes right out of my heart. There's no script. I don't even edit. I just turn on my phone and talk to you guys. This morning I woke up and I read some emails and I saw some comments. People are in pain. People are struggling. People are frustrated. And when you do the work and you realize that the phase 1 of this work is pain, it's discomfort, it's your mind wandering. Your body hates the fact that you're sitting down pretending to be a Zen master, because you feel like you're just pretending, because nothing is happening. Where's the magic? Where's my waves going up and down? What is? It's not a. It's going to happen, and it's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be magical. If you love me even a little bit back, I want you guys to pretend to trust me until you do trust me. You're going to cross the river to the other side, and when you cross the river, river is the suck part. It sucks. I don't know how many of you guys have ever served in the military. Remember what they say? When you're being trained at the military, welcome to the suck? Yeah, welcome to the suck. That's phase one. But once you go through that boot camp, you're going through the boot camp. You're going through the initial phases of meditation where your subconscious mind is like, wait a minute, I'm the boss here. Wait, I'm not the boss anymore? You're the boss? No, 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 no. We don't do that. Because I'm addicted to guilt. I'm addicted to lack. I'm addicted to shame. I'm addicted to I'm not good enough. I'm addicted to he doesn't love me anymore. He doesn't love me as much as I love him. He doesn't love me the way I love him. I love him so much more than he loves me back. All this lack, all this stuff is just getting it stuck in you. Anyway, back to Mr. Magic Mike over here, or Mindset Magic. So, don't talk to people about this. I'm not talking to people about this. People find me. Why? When they're hungry, when they're frustrated, when their consciousness is ready for a change, when they no longer want to be sleepwalkers, they don't want to be zombies anymore. And here's why you're a zombie. And here's why you're a sleepwalker. Not you guys, the people that you want to talk to and you want to wake them up. Don't do that. Let me do that. And I do that to people that are ready. I've seen so many of you guys that when you saw my video, one video, you were locked in. You were zoomed in. You're like, what is this? And then all of a sudden you comment. And all of a sudden you like. And all of a sudden you subscribe. And all of a sudden you email me. And all of a sudden now I'm on the phone with you. And all of a sudden now we're doing live meditations. And it's just this accelerated motion, accelerated advancements towards, okay, we got to do this. We're going to do this. I'm talking to you, Khalil, from Germany. Jill, from last night in meditation. John, from Iran. John from Iran, that rhymes. And, Lucy, my Gamma girl, in Switzerland. Maria from Italy. Cole from Canada. Mr. Madagascar, somebody from Madagascar. Yeah. And there's people from Greece, all over the countries that I didn't even mention. But there's a lot of people from all over the place, and I'm making friends literally all over the place, and I'm talking to them regularly. Angelica from UK, a bunch of people from UK, and a bunch of people from Canada, Mike and Anna and everything else. Like, you guys were hungry enough, and your consciousness was ready for a change, and all this stuff happened. Don't just go and start pretending that you can wake people up. Do you know how to describe this stuff in a way that will change people's mind? Do you know how to talk about this stuff that will just shake their soul? That'll just do something to their body, and all of a sudden they'll just feel this vibration, and they'll just start to feel their magnetic field? No, most of you don't know how to do that. Oh, okay, sorry. Don't talk to people about this stuff. Don't talk to people about this stuff. I don't talk about this to my parents. I don't talk about this with my brothers. I don't talk about this with my neighbors. Have you guys ever heard that it's dangerous to wake up a person that is sleepwalking? You're supposed to gently guide them back to bed. Sometimes somebody calls me, Angelica's friend, I forgot her name. She's also in UK. She called me and I'm talking to her and she's telling me her story about poor me, poor me, poor me, all this, like, this stuff, that bad stuff happened to me, and then another bad stuff happened to me, and another bad stuff happened to me. And I'm like, reframe what you're saying, women. You're only focused on your past. And you're like, you're telling me this entire story of the past that you experienced, which is only one of the infinite possibilities that you could have experienced, and you're just giving all the energy to all this just bad stuff, and you're like, and then I want this magic in my future. I want this. I want to be able to do this for my family. Like, what are you talking about? Do you hear yourself? How can you get that when this is the type of stuff you're installing in your mind all the way into your body? It is not your fault that when you were a kid, people said a lot of no to you, and you're so used to hearing no that you're attracting a whole bunch of no's from life. You have been rejected so many times as a kid from no candy, no this, we can't afford that, no, we can't do this, you can't play with that, you can't be friends with that, you can't be, can't. No wonder I'm so many times I'm talking to you guys and you're using the word can't. I can't, that is your childhood thing that has been installed in your subconscious mind. Can't, gotta go. Can't has got to go. I can't has got to go. I told her, you don't even have to tell me about your past. I can find out about your past just by you telling me where you want to be. If you want to tell me that's where I want to be, I will know that that's not where you are. You're probably on the other end of the spectrum of that. I don't know, whenever my meditations go really, really well, it makes me burp. I don't know why. So only talk to people that speak the same language as you. Oh, there it is. I was looking for that magic words. They came out, right? The reason you can't talk to people about this, because you are speaking the language they don't understand. I can't speak Farsi. I just don't know Farsi, you know? And so I forbid you. I'm telling you, you're not allowed to talk to people about this. Unless they come to you and they're like, what are you doing? Why are you so happy? Are you taking ecstasy? Now they're curious. And even then, you have to be very careful. They're like, I'm just becoming a magician. I'm becoming mystical. Just make a joke out of it. And if they say, no, I'm serious, tell me. What is it that you're doing? People must ask you, please tell me what you're doing. Please tell me what this is. Please tell me, Ty, what's up? Ty, come on in. Come on, what's up? Come here. Come here, buddy. You're good. Come on. They must ask you, they must want to pull it out of you. You're good, buddy. They must want to pull it out of you before you start to talk about this, before you tell them these things. Don't talk about it. You haven't even you haven't even had a mystical experience yet. Or have you? Our mindset magic. Yeah. I mean, I wish I could tell my parents that. My dad has a heart condition. My dad has diabetes. My mom has all these issues, arthritis, all these problems. I want to heal them. I can't. Because I must teach them how to be in a receiving mode of meditation in order for her to be healed. She's not ready for that. Sometimes people that are way too religious, they don't even believe in this. They don't want to believe in this. because it crushes everything that they've been hugging all their life. So no, you're not allowed to talk about this. You can't talk about this. You know who I really talk to when I tell them these wild things that I go through and these wild things that I have heard other advanced students go through? I don't even talk about it on YouTube. I talk about it when I'm talking to people one on one, coaching them and everything. I'm even doing that for free. Talking to people like 6 hours a day. Can you at least give me your commitment? I'll take that as a payment. I'm doing live meditations. You think there's a subscription? They're paying me for? No, I'm doing it all for you. All I want you to do is surrender. There we go. That's my payment. Surrender to this experience. Surrender to this project. What else are you going to do, guys? What else are you going to do in this life if not do this? If not create? If not collapse your future self that has everything you want in particle so you can have that as your next reality? What else are you going to do? What else is there to do if not that? My dog just farted. Ah, you stinky little thing. I love you anyway, Ty. I love you. It's okay. Jesus. I just fed him. That's probably why. Guys, so dealing with sleepwalkers, dealing with zombies, no, you can't talk to them. When I spoke to Lucy from Switzerland, she was so happy when we connected. She's like, "Oh my God, we speak the same language. Thank you." I spoke to her today. She's actually going to be in the meditation today. Actually, I'm really, really excited. She's going to be in the meditation in 90 minutes with us all. So I don't know who else is going to be there. Last night we had a bunch of people, more than 10 people there. So today there's going to be a little bit more, depending on who joins. But Lucy's going to be there. I'm excited. Maria, Angelica, we're going to see how that goes. Jill, if you join. Thomas, yes. And it's going to be fun. You can't talk about this stuff, guys. Leave people alone. They're sleepwalking. They're sleeping. They're having a good time. Just leave them alone. And yes, no, they're not. Well, some people are still having a good time. Just leave them be. When sometimes a lot of you guys are calling me and talking to me, and you're actually suffering. You're in lack. You're desperate, and you get into this. I'm going to talk about another 101 meditation, because when you start this journey from the space, when you start this journey from the space of lack and from the space of desperateness, oh my God, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Now I'll start to work. But because I'm in trouble and I can't pay my bills and I'm unemployed and I only have savings for 1 month, that means it must happen in 1 month. What can I do to get it in 1 month? No, it does. The process, you have to become the process. And when you become the process, you don't know what's going to happen because you're going into the unknown. And unless unless you know how to surrender so well that you can immediately escape space and time, you're not going to be able to make changes that fast. You have to follow the process. You have to become the process. You have to have an intention about what you want. Which part of the quantum do you want to collapse from wave into particle and experience it in your reality? But at the same time, once you do that, you must detach from what will happen when that happens. You have to detach yourself and somehow still believe that that will happen. And just because you're giving it attention, just because you're giving it you're thinking about it and you're giving it attention and you're giving it your awareness, doesn't mean you have to expect what will happen when it will happen. The expectation of when will this happen now puts you back into the lack energy, different frequency. And if your frequency now is not matching that frequency, you are pushing it away from you. You can't force the process. You can't force it. Imagine if you had to take 15 steps, 15 different things to do in order to have a cake at the end, let's say. You do all these things, then you make a cake. And now let's say you want to rush it. That cake is probably not going to be a fun cake to eat or enjoy. So if you rush the process, you might end up somewhere that you don't want to be. And no, you can't talk about this stuff with people. You can't. You can't. And change this I can't. You have to pay attention to what has been programmed into you. That's why you can't go silent within you. You can't go unconscious within you. Not until you have completely cleansed your subconscious mind of everything and inserted a completely new program from bottom up, from the scratch, the whole thing. You think that's going to and as you take, here's what happens. The initial steps are not only painful and difficult and miserable and annoying and frustration, and the mind is going all over the place, and the body hates you, and the subconscious mind is resisting you and giving you all this bad stuff. And then all of a sudden it starts to surrender, and all of a sudden you start to feel all these energy centers, and then all of a sudden you can feel vibrations go up and down, and all of a sudden you can on demand activate your energy centers. All of a sudden you can really just, whew, takes me less than a second almost to vibrate my everything in my body almost, or okay, maybe a second and a half. I don't know, something like that. Very very quick. It is very very quick. And then it compounds. It speeds up. It speeds up. And when that happens, you start seeing things, the visions, with eyes open in your meditation. Things will hit you. You will all of a sudden feel so much love you wouldn't know what to do with it. You'll just be laughing. People would wonder. People will wonder. And when they wonder, they'll come to you. My brothers have been telling me lately, why are you so quiet? You're not chatting in the family group anymore. We're all talking, mom and dad are talking, we're talking. Why are you not talking? I'm too busy being in love. I'm too busy being love. And so many of you guys are feeling it, even just from my text message. I was inviting Lucy to the meditation today, and I read the first email she sent me. And she was telling me, she's like, I just ran into your channel and I saw one video of yours. And oh my God, your energy is, what did she say? Hello, David. I came across your video a few hours ago. And oh my God, your energy just blew me away. And it's just not her. It's from Italy, UK, Madagascar, Greece, everywhere. So you will become that person that everybody will then start to wonder about. When they wonder about, and I'm telling you, start with a joke. Oh, I'm just being a magician. I'm just busy being a magician. I'm just becoming mystical. I'm becoming more wave, less energy. Hopefully not all wave. I just completely disappear, you know? Let them bother you a little bit. No, please tell me, what is it? No, seriously, what is it? What is it? What are you doing? Why is it? And that's when they're ready. A lot of the times what's been happening is that Angelica or Lucy and some of these people that I'm talking to, what they'll do is people that are curious, people that are hurting, all they'll do is be like, hey, maybe this will help you. And they'll just send my video to them. Maybe this will help you. And next thing you know, they're emailing me. I'm talking to them. I'm texting them. Shruti, no, Gupta, Srishti Gupta. She was in pain, all these things that she went through and everything else. And now I was talking to her yesterday. She was laughing. because she committed. She's been doing so much meditation. She was laughing uncontrollably. She's like, I don't even know. I don't even know why I'm so happy. She was just, it was such a good time. Such a good time. I've started to see glimpses of transformation in some of you guys. And when I'm with you in the meditations, then of course I feel a lot. I feel a lot. I can see a lot. And afterwards I get these visions and all this stuff. I can feel some of the transformations that are happening within you guys. I'm excited, Khalil, you're going to join us in the meditation today. We'll do a meditation and then we'll do a Q&A afterwards. So we'll have a good time. Okay? Don't talk to sleepwalkers about this stuff. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your journey. Become the mystical. When you get to that space, when you have mystical experience, you are radiating love. And when you radiate love, people can't help but wonder why. The kindness, the patience. Somebody will be angry at you. They'll be yelling at you. And you'll just smile. You're just looking at them like, oh, baby, can I give you a hug? You don't even know. You don't even know. I want to tell you so many things, but you're just too angry right now. You're blocked up. You're blocked up. You just want to hug them. So leave sleepwalkers alone. All right, guys? Stay on the journey. Stay committed. I'm counting on you. I love you.